Hello and welcome to our first episode of Career Talk Show. Our guest for today breaks the top news with impeccable style and great impact. In his decade-long experience, Mr. Arindam Das Gupta sir has fiercely covered the accountancy in IEPL Gomia. I, Aranya of class 9 with my co-hosts Pratyush, Deepnita and Adiba will interact with our esteemed guest. Before beginning the conversation, I would like to request Deepnita to introduce our guest.
Good morning. I, Deepnita, am very delighted that I have got the experience to introduce our Vice Chairman of Gomia School Society. He is the finance business partner manufacturing of Areca, and he is none other than Mr. Arindam Das Gupta sir. He joined back Areca in 2017 and was appointed as the Vice Chairman of Pitt's Modern School Gomia in 2019. Since he has guided us and shown so much support, the holistic development of students has grown a lot. And I am delighted that today we have gotten the experience of interviewing sir, and we can understand him and inspire in his company. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
Deepnita.
you.
Now, I would like to request Pratyush and Adiba for taking the conversation ahead.
Okay, so I'm Pratyusha, and so let's start with the basic question. So, what inspired you to become an accountant?
Let me be very honest and frank, because I didn't get good marks in class 10. Okay, so there is option like whether you will go to science or go to, because in our time there are three subjects you can choose in, like one is science, other is commerce, and third is in arts. So I thought that it is better to take commerce. Let me see, because I have no idea about the commerce. Only like in till class 10 I studied like science and maths, and along with that other subjects like geography, history, other things. But when I started in class 11 in commerce, so it's a different subject for me, but it is given a lot of interest for me. And then I thought that what are the areas, because it's very smaller knowledge for us, how we can excel except science. Is there any subjects there we can excel ourselves? Because nobody has no idea that, because that time commerce is just started, like maybe 10 years back commerce has started. So when I have seen that yes, there is you can, if you can do better in commerce, you can actually rise yourself along with the science students as well. Because when you upgrade yourself in a certain stage, then everything is is similar, like science, commerce, arts, there is no difference, because wherever the subject you learn, if you can learn positively and determine that yes, you can excel yourself with the subject, you can learn. But yes, the first thing is that I have chosen commerce because I thought my marks is not suitable for the science. Okay.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Sir, I'm Adiba. Sir, I want to ask that is there any incident or story that has stopped you personally?
For
Sir, any incident that you have remember for lifetime?
okay. See, basically lot of incidents are there. What should I say? There something is very personal. Something like, because when I passed out, like that time there was very unemployment in India. Okay, the economic condition of India was not so good. So we were scared that whether we will get the good job or not. So then I passed the BCom honors, and then I start doing the costing. Then I thought that whether is there good market for the costing or not. Then I passed out costing. Once I passed out, then I got a job. In between, like once I passed out intermediate, in between I got a job, but with a very small company. But that company, when I start working with that company, I learned a lot. Okay, so that one of the incident which was stuck my mind, that though I was studying, but there is very uncertainty about the employment, whether I will get the good job or not. But that is the situation of India that particular time, that because after 99 when Manmohan Singh has come and he has actually started liberalization of the economy of India. Before that it was very difficult for India, because you people, maybe you can ask your father, that it's a very critical time, that particular time. So I've always remember those time. It's a very critical.
Okay, sir. Sir, how do you think the accounting has evolved in the past few years, and where do you see it in the future?
Okay. See, basically finance or accountancy is a subject. Accountancy is a smaller part of entire commerce. If you can see, the commerce is basically the inclusive of finance, inclusive of maths, inclusive of business studies, and inclusive of general knowledge also. Whenever, if you can see the Indian economy, that economy or maybe the world economy is all governed by the people who are in a finance background, so, or economics background. So finance always have a fantastic platform to grow yourself. If you can, accountancy will always be there. Is a smaller part of our finance. But if somebody is think that I want to do finance, or maybe I'll do accountancy, because up to 12 the accountancy business studies is there. So I think it is a fantastic market right now, and going forward it will always grow, because if the economy wants to grow, if you can see the India, where when I was studied the this thing like Sensex was around 12 to 13,000 numbers. Okay, points. Now currently if you see, it is crossed 60,000 points, where economy is growing. So finance is a big platform for everybody. If you can then study, they can excel highly. It's a very, very good market for future. I don't know whether it is clear to you or okay.
Sir, I would like to ask that what would you recommend as accountancy for a proper career?
Yes, accountancy for a proper career is a fantastic career growth. For if you can take accountancy, and see, you can just start with accountancy. There is a certain level, and after that you have to excel. Either you do CA, chartered accountancy, or you do cost accountancy, or you can do the company secretaryship. With that, there are a lot of areas, like with company secretaryship you can do legal. For chartered accountancy, you could do masters in MBA in finance, and then the market is very wide. If you can want to excel yourself in the finance market, any company or financial institutions, the market is very wide. Lot of opportunities currently. You can see in our company also, there are a lot of opportunities for the accountants. I have just couple of months back, I have recruited one female candidate. She has just completed graduation and she is studying the MBA. So why I have taken her? Because she is very young, and I told her also, once you will work with me, you can understand what is the market, what is the business. So you can because Orika is if you can see in Orika is a lot of good opportunities for the finance. There are two areas Orika is given lot of opportunities. One is for the mining engineers, another is the finance people. Very good market. Because I have worked in Orika long time. If you can see overall career, I used to spend 20 to 22 years. And I have also worked in many areas of my accountabilities. If you can see, I was working in finance. I have worked into the finance development of Asia, and along with that there is a systems you can learn. That was I was also working with the Asian market, like Asian other countries like Philippines, Indonesia, Malaysia. And you see, best is that I can say accountancy would be the best part currently. Okay, science is always have a market, but you cannot say science is a good market, commerce is not. It's not that. Parallelly, I can say currently commerce is much better market than science, because science, a lot of people are interested to do science, but commerce, if you can see, very limited people. Very good market. Going forward, the market will much excel, much develop.
Sir, the two situations where you feel very proud, and the two situations
where you feel
So situation, there are a lot of situations where I feel proud, but one of the good situation I can see, because you people are here, one of the best for me is that when I took over the challenges as a vice chairman of the school. Okay, so there was the time when something has happened in the school, so the school was not in that particular shape. So so that time vice president, you have heard that the president has come recently. She was the vice president that particular time, so she has asked me to step in. So and with the help of all the teachers, with the help of principals, vice principal ma'am, now the school is absolutely in a different dimensions. When she has visited after 5 years, she came I think in 2018. Now she visited the school and she has given me a note that I never thought the school will be like this, and with your leadership and other things what she has written, I am really proud. That is the moment I was felt that yes. And always I believe where I was conveyed to the teachers, conveyed to the principal, vice principal ma'am, that everybody has to work collaboratively. Like everybody, without collaboration the work cannot be, you cannot get the best. Okay, so that has, once I started the taken the vice chairmanship in the school, and I've started my my speech. The first day I told them that one thing is that you work collaboratively, like everybody should work. There is no fear. You can, if you have any problem, you just come to me. If you don't want to share with the principal sir, you come to me. I can talk to the principal sir. Number one. Number two is that my motto is that the school result. There is the only thing when the school can be recognized in any place. Why we are telling that this school is good? Because the result is fantastic. Otherwise, some events, some other things always be in the school. But once you excel yourself, you can do much better result, because you are the future of the school. So once you do good result in the school, everybody is recognize you. Everybody is recognized. On behalf of you, the other people will recognize the school. So I am really, very proud. That is the moment I have really proud of that situation.
Good morning, sir. I am Rami Pandey.
Yeah.
Sir, according to you, what are the talents needed to figure as an accountant?
See, basically, accounting job is a very analytical job. Okay, so it will not come once in a day, or maybe if you can work in a month, it will not automatically come. It will come once you start practicing. You can see what is going on in any particular company, because you are too small. Once you just pass out maybe class 12, then you study what industry is doing. I am always encouraging you study. Study means it is not only the book study, it is always study for newspaper. I don't know how many students are studying Economic Times. It is fantastic, because if you can see KBC and other quiz things, always people are very hands-on. Whoever is going is very hands-on of the information which is coming, which is absolutely, because the world has totally changed. It is not the day where I was studying. Now currently the study is going on is absolutely changed, because the scenario is not like that, because in our time more bookish knowledge was required, but currently your general knowledge is more preferable than the bookish knowledge. So book is one. Secondly, more you study, more you learn. Okay, so I always prefer and always advise to the students that you learn not only book, lot of other varieties. You can read storybook also. Your vocabulary will increase. Once you can study English storybook. There are a lot of storybook, good storybooks there. You can Arthur Conan Doyle or some other Agatha Christie. You can always study. So your vocabulary, your learning will increase. So what will happen now? When you go somewhere, like you go or sit for the interview, then people for your area will ask very small question, maybe one or two, because you are the expert of that subject. They will not go by that. they will see what kind of general knowledge, what kind of business knowledge you have, wherever the position you have. Technical knowledge is always required. I am not telling you the technical knowledge, because I am just giving you an example. My son is basically a computer engineer. He is working with the Facebook in London. When he was actually telling me, when I was he was interviewed by Facebook, he crossed 7 interview. Different people taken 7 interview. So he was telling 3 to 4 interviews was a purely technical interview, but other 3 interviews absolutely knowledge base. What you have, he was asking that do you know this person, what he has done, do you know that person, what kind of book you are reading, what is your interest. So that is matter. So I am always telling, according to your knowledge, if you want to increase your knowledge, you always do that. More study, you will get more knowledge. And I am always telling you, it is not that maybe you will be bored once you only study the subject. So you more learn, more read the other novels or storybooks, but minimize your television or this mobile. That usage should be the minimum. Okay, that is, if you can see the good thing is fantastic, but there are a lot of other things also, there is no meaning of that. Okay, I used to see the television, maybe now I am to see in my mobile itself only the soccer, except that I never see anything. I don't like that, because there are a lot of entertainment is going on, but that is not for us, maybe that for older people and all that.
So sir, what is your suggestion for our friends to achieve their goals?
See, basically to achieve the goal, number one is you have to be very disciplined, and what I said, you have to keep yourself. This is the age where lot of things will come which tempted you. So you have to keep your mind very cool and sharpen your mind that yes, this is bad, this is good, that you have to decide and finalize, and you have to always go on the good things, number one. Number two, study. That is the second part. The more you study, more you learn. So what I said, that of course you will study your syllabus, your books, along with the spare time what you will get. More education is required with the other books also. Know about the world, know about the what other world is doing. You can learn, you can more newspaper, you have to read more news every day. You have to read newspaper, what is going on, not political but non-political things. You can, political is also required. Anytime they can ask any question. And to achieve the goal, 2 things: keep your mind cool, and you have to have an aim where I have to go. Don't divert yourself. If you want to go and to achieve the goal, that achieve needs to be done right. Okay, I will go with finance, accounts, I will do that. I want to be engineer, let's do that. I want to be a doctor, let's do that. So once you start from this age, of course you will achieve the goal. There will be no problem. Okay.
Sir, so how to overcome that barriers or the diversions which pull you to do the wrong work?
Yes. So basically what has happened currently, the people are more attractive of this attraction in the mobile phone and other thing. That's why I was telling, more you study the other books, maybe you can books. I have lot of other Agatha Christie. You can take from me. My wife used to read every time. She used to read whenever the spare time. She's absolutely maybe at night 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock she is studying the novels. So if you want, there are a lot of books are there, you can take and read. That will give you a strong mental strength. And you will also know what world is doing. So many good things. There is a writer called Robin Cook. If you can study that book, you can know a lot of things from the medical part. Robin Cook is basically writing all for the medical journals and other things. You can learn a lot of things from that book. So that's my suggestion, is that apart from this, you study more. And if you need any books, any suggestion from your side to be kept into the library, I will do that. I will bring lot of books for your library. You can take from library, go to home, just refresh your mind with study. Once you complete your homework, classwork, whatever study you are doing, then after that whatever time you do, and also you enjoy playing. If you want to play, you play, because that is also give you a lot of growth in your. Every time you will study, it will not give you the positive thing. So every aspect is required to do for a human being. Okay.
We are truly honored to host such a distinguished professional, and we thank Mr. Arindam Das Gupta sir for taking time off his busy schedule. We would also like to thank our school management, principal sir and vice principal ma'am for giving us this opportunity to be the part of this career talk show. We hope our viewers have gained a lot of knowledge about accountancy and life as a career. Thank you.